What are the best and worst drills to improve your breathing in swimming? In this video, I'm going to break it down, ranking 10 of the most common drills from S to F to help you breathe more efficiently while swimming. Now, the first drill is breathing every single stroke. Now, traditionally in swimming, you'll see people breathing on one side or the other. You might have a personal preference. It really doesn't matter if you breathe on the right side or the left side, but there is actually a drill where you take a breath on every single arm stroke. Now, this drill really doesn't help you in your swimming or your breathing because it really throws off your balance. Instead, I always recommend breathing every 2 or 4 strokes. Now, we'll get into a later drill later in the video where I talk about the benefits of bilateral breathing, which is where you breathe on both sides, but you don't do it every single stroke. So breathing every single stroke is going to land us as an F for absolute failure, and you should never do this drill. You may have seen some pro swimmers using this tool, and this is a snorkel, which really helps you in a few different ways. It not only helps you with your breathing because you don't have to worry about rotating your head, and it really builds your aerobic capacity, but it also allows you to work on your technique. So if you're not rotating your head to the side, what this enables you to do is you can really just focus on keeping your eyes down and the independence of that rotation along the center axis, which is your spine. This is a critical skill to develop when you're swimming freestyle and backstroke as well. But when you're on your front, if you swim with a snorkel, it's really going to benefit you because you don't have to worry about the breathing. Also, you notice you're breathing through a small tube. So because you have this constricted pathway, it's actually going to help you develop your VO2 max. Now, the problem is you really need to be a little bit more advanced before you start incorporating the snorkel, even though you don't need to swim very much with it. But if you want to get the true benefits of breath control and capacity in VO2 max, you're going to have to swim at least 50% of your workout volume using the snorkel. And for that reason, it's going to land us a B on the tier list. Now, one of my favorite drills to help with your breathing technique is using a paddle, taking off the strap, and then actually placing the top of the paddle right on the top of your head while you swim. And as you swim, you're going to rotate your head and catch a breath. Remember, when you breathe, you want to keep one eye and one ear in the water. If you lift your head up to get a breath, the paddle's not going to stay on your head. What you're doing is you're using the resistance of the water to press the paddle against your head. Believe it or not, the faster you swim with this drill, the easier it becomes. Now, this drill is great for a couple of reasons, because number one, it allows you to really focus on keeping your spine in line and your eyes on the bottom of the pool. If you lift your head up, the paddle's not going to stick around. Then, as you take your breath, it really forces you to have that rotation where your head stays in line. And when you're doing this drill, it forces you to keep one eye and one ear in the water. And as you get that rotation, you're going to have that continuous pressure of the resistance pushing the paddle into your head. Remember, the water is 800 times more dense than air. So if you want to swim faster, make sure you align your body position, and this drill does all of those things for you. Now, it is a little bit more advanced because if you're just getting started, this might be a little bit too difficult for you, but I encourage you to give it a try. And because this drill is just so great for all the fundamentals and improving your breathing technique, we're going to land it as an A on our tier list. Now, if you're looking for more drills and ideas on how you can swim faster and you don't really know where to start, that's why we developed the MySwimPro app, to not only give you a number of different drills that you can incorporate for all the different stroke types, but also generate you a personalized training program, so that way when you go to the pool, you have a plan and you know exactly what you need to do. Now, I love the aquatic sports, whether it's swimming, diving, open water, artistic swimming, water polo. But there's a drill that carries over from water polo, and it's the heads up water polo freestyle. So keeping your chin right at the surface, you're going to swim freestyle. This is really designed to help you with your catch, engage. It's really a water polo drill, more tactical and aggressive. Now, this is really a poor drill for swimming because it really messes up your body position. Remember, you want to swim with your hips high. When you lift your head out of the water, it's going to sink your legs. And as a result, you're really training your body not to swim in the most efficient way. And so as much as I love our water polo friends, for this drill, we're going to land you as an F on our tier list because it really doesn't help you with our breathing technique, mechanics, or improve our VO2 max. Now, as mentioned before, it's really important to be balanced when you swim. Breathing on both sides is an excellent way to accomplish this. It's okay if you're more comfortable breathing on one side. Similar to when you use your hands, you might be more dominant on your right hand compared to your left hand. but you can still use both your hands to do most things. In swimming, you want to feel the same way. You want to have that balance in motor coordination on both sides of your body. So breathing every 3 or 5 or 7 strokes is a great drill to make sure that you're swimming with balance. It's okay if you're uncomfortable breathing on one side, but you want to develop those skills, because what happens is, even if you are uncomfortable, when you develop the pattern of breathing on your non-dominant side, it actually strengthens your overall stroke because it builds balance and it develops your feel of the water and your stability as you're swimming. So this is a great drill overall to make sure that you're swimming balanced and you're aligned in breathing both sides. And for that reason, because anyone can do this and you don't need any equipment to get started, it lands us as an S on our S tier ranking. Now, whether you're a swimmer, triathlete, or just want to feel more in control of your breath, cold plunging can be your secret weapon. The Chili Goat by Master Spas isn't just about recovery, it's about control. Control over your breath, your mindset, and your performance. By training your body to stay calm in the cold, you build CO2 tolerance, boost circulation, and develop the same breath control that you need in the water. Whether you're powering through a tough swim set or pushing past the limits in the gym, with precise temperature control, whisper quiet operation, and a sleek, durable design, it's recovery reimagined. You just step in, breathe deep, and become the GOAT, the greatest of all time, because after all, it's named after Michael Phelps. Check out the link in the description for an exclusive deal and take the plunge today. Now, if you're just getting started with swimming, you're still trying to figure out your breathing, so a helpful drill might be where you grab the wall with both hands and you practice breathing on your side, taking full strokes. Now, this variation of the drill is extremely beginner. So if you're just getting started, it's totally okay to start with this drill. But if you're a little bit more advanced, this is not the best drill, because it's really difficult to maintain a high body position, keeping your legs afloat while both your arms are grabbing the wall. And it makes it really difficult to feel the natural rotation that your body has, because one arm is on the wall for stability. So because this drill is really geared towards beginners, I don't recommend it if you're probably watching the video to this point. And for that reason, it's gonna rank a D on our tier list. Now, a better version of this same drill, instead of grabbing onto the wall, grab onto a kickboard or a water barbell. This allows you to have forward momentum, so it makes it more realistic as you pull the water. Now, even if you're a little bit more advanced, this drill can actually be pretty beneficial to you as well, because you really need to isolate the arm that's pulling and the breath. Remember, we want to keep one eye and one ear under the surface of the water. Keep your eyes in line, your hips high, and your legs will follow. Because you're able to move across the pool, this is a more realistic feeling to how you actually swim, and it allows you to focus on getting your fingertips down in the pull phase. Remember, this is our early vertical forearm. What we're trying to do is drive our fingertips to the surface. So we grab onto the water, we pull ourselves forward, and as we're getting our breath, we really want to make sure that we're keeping our eyes aligned. Remember, one eye and one ear under the surface of the water. Now, one of the best ways to improve your overall posture in the water, in addition to your breathing, is one of my favorite drills, the side kick. What you're gonna do is you're gonna push off the wall, reach one arm up, keep your eyes down at the bottom of the pool, and you're gonna have your opposite arm be completely dry. And you're gonna balance, you're gonna focus on kicking, keeping your eyes down. Now, when you need to take a breath, all you're gonna do is lift your head up, keep one eye and one ear in the water, grab your breath, and then put your eyes back down. This is a great drill for every level of swimmer. And you can level this up. Instead of just kicking continuously the whole length on one side, you can take 12 kicks and then take a stroke and breathe onto your opposite side. This can also evolve to a 3-stroke 12 kick switch, which really allows you to work on balance and breathing on both sides of your body. Now, if you're struggling to keep your legs in body position high, what I recommend is adding a pair of fins. You can also do this drill with a snorkel, but now you're not going to get the benefit of rotating your head. Now, because this drill is great for balance, improving your rotational momentum, and of course the breath, you can do it with no equipment. It's going to be an S for superior, as one of the best drills that you can do to work on your swimming technique for freestyle, but also your breathing as well. Now, if you truly are a beginner and you just learned how to swim, it might be really difficult to balance on your side. As a result, you might get comfortable just rolling onto your back to get that fresh oxygen. Now, rolling onto your back is not ideal, and for that reason, it's going to rank us a D on our tier list. Now, if you're a more advanced swimmer, you might be tempted to try and do the entire length of the pool without taking a single breath. And you can actually train to do this. It's not really advised if you're just getting started. You should get more comfortable breathing on your side every 2, 3, or 4 strokes. Keep one eye and one ear in the water. But if you're ready to level up your swimming and you want to do what the fastest swimmers in the world are doing, you've got to do it no breath. And the way you do this is by progressively increasing your lung capacity, increasing your VO2 max, and over time you'll be able to go longer and longer distances without taking a single breath. Now, because this is a more advanced skill, it actually requires no breathing at all. Instead, it's simply breath control. This is going to land us as a B on our tier list. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, it means you're serious about leveling up and swimming faster and smarter than ever before. So whether you subscribe, like this video, check out my books, download the My Swim Pro app, make sure you check out this video over here, and I'll see you over there, and happy swimming.